you where you want yourself to be in terms of your success goal? Are you still struggling by the challenge of getting closer to your goal, but not completely there yet? If you are like me, you will know life is like a journey on the road filled with potholes, a bit like driving in Jersey in the winter time. Mr. Toastmaster, my fellow Toastmasters, I was not Princess Charming in school. Hard to believe, I know. Many of my peers were already socially connected before they arrived at elementary school level. At the grand age of 7, I found myself having no network to relate to, either from daycare or kindergarten, since I didn't attend any. I was left alone. As a toddler, my peers had long demonstrated their early talents in language, music, or board games. I was still in the state like this, and wandering in my little world. I was very clear I was not a gift from God that my parents truly prayed for. They wanted a baby boy. In my culture, the most important role goes to the firstborn and the male. I was neither. I have an older sister and a younger brother. As the second daughter in my family, I got no expectation from anybody. What a blessing, isn't it, for an Asian kid? Even my siblings were jealous about me. Raise your hand if you feel your mom was a lot stricter on you than on your siblings. My mom was such a fierce tiger mom to my siblings. They got punished so badly for whatever they could get wrong. How much time you think you have? Where's your homework? To me, my mom was so patient and encouraging, like Thomas Edison's mom, as he persevered toward his goal. You are okay. You're getting closer, my mom would say. Even though my life so far demanded low expectation, there was still some frustration in my life. I still remember the day in my 2nd grade when I get so excited about my first track and field game. However, I was told I could not compete because of my flat feet. My mom looked at me and said, "It's okay. You are getting closer. Your uncle would love to have your flat feet so he could be excused from his military obligation." Getting closer. Your time will come. In the 3rd grade, my childhood life got even tougher. You all know your multiplication tables, right? My peer did, and they could answer just like that. I was stuck and lost. This is how we were taught in school. 1 + 1 = 1. Repeat after me. 1 + 2 = 2. Why, Miss Chen? 1 + 3. Why, Miss Chen? My teacher got so frustrated when I asked so many whys to her. She decided to call my mom in. "Mrs. Lee, I think your daughter needs some professional assistance. She seemed to have a learning disability." My mom looked at me with tears in her eyes, and she said, "It's okay. You're getting closer. Just memorize what you don't understand for now." I started memorizing my math ever since then. Not a good thing. Yet, it was good enough for getting me through the dreaded college entrance exam. I scored it so low in math. No surprise, I became a literature major. My academia pursuit was determined by my testing score, not any of my true talent or passion. A strong sense of not meeting people's expectations persisted for so long, until one day, I got a wake-up call from boyfriend at the time. Why did you care so much about people's expectation on you? He was right. All of a sudden, I felt the fierce tigress awakening in me. Why don't I empower myself to take charge of my life and set my own success goals? My life pattern started shifting ever since the moment I took charge of my life. Now I enjoy what I have, take pride in what I'm doing as an HR professional to help people and organizations to grow. I even start running for long distance run in memory of my best friend Pam, and also to support cancer research. I started, as always, by getting closer. From 5K walk, 5K run, I'm doing 10K now. Eventually, I know I will run for a marathon. Now that for a girl with flat feet. Recently, I was a panelist in the Career Development Conference and got this brilliant question from the audience. How did you see success, Jackie? I responded with my whole heart. This is a state of engagement, fulfillment, and a strong sense of your purpose. This is how I feel about it now. Are you getting closer to your goal? Are you getting closer to your goal yet? How about you?
Yes.
Bear in mind, what's important on this journey is we define it, strive for it, and we own it. Back to you, Ms. Toastmaster.